had to break it up because the elevator that you run into is not the elevator once you're inside the elevator. So you run into the elevator and then on a different day, you're inside the elevator.
You've previously said that working on episode 7 was a very stressful experience for you. How did you approach season 2 finale, in which you not only portray different versions of your character, but the show itself is dealing with such emotional high stakes? How did it affect your perspective, and how difficult was it for you to juggle all the versions of Gemma and Miss Casey?
Yeah, it was a lot to juggle. There was a lot going on. I feel like when you're working with text writing that is so good, it does make it easier. And when you're working with actors who are so good, to have a scene partner who's also so committed, it makes it easier. To have incredible directors on this show. Ben, I think, directed 10, and to have him and the crew stewarding you, it is a challenge, but you're in such safe hands. And I feel really lucky and blessed to have had that experience, even though it came with technical difficulties and things that I hadn't necessarily done before. But I feel very good having gone through that, and like I'm better now because I went through that.
How long did it take to shoot the ending, the season 2 finale? Did you have enough prep time to jump into each character, or was it more like an elevator switch in the show, like going from Gemma to Miss Casey in a matter of seconds?
We had to break it up because the elevator that you run into is not the elevator once you're inside the elevator. So you run into the elevator and then on a different day, you're inside the elevator because they had to build it on its own so they could get the camera, and because obviously it's very, very small space. So it has to be done separately. But the transitioning sort of that all happens at the same time, smoothly. A lot of transitions in that episode. I feel like I don't know how long it took to film, from leaving Cold Harbor till the end. I want to say maybe 5 or 6 days. There's so much happening, and they have to grab little pieces when they can, and schedules sometimes come into it because we were shooting sometimes 2 units, so Jess would be directing and Ben would be directing, and occasionally you would have to go between sets,